Hello, I'm Anupama Chopra. From 2012 to 2014, I hosted a show called The Front Row on Star World. Over the 2 years, I interviewed some of the greatest cinema talent in the world, Bollywood, Hollywood, and beyond. The show was an exhilarating education for me. I discovered so much about movies and the incredible men and women who make them. I wanted to once again share the conversations with you. Here's a glimpse of what's in the Front Row book.
Maybe in the 70s and 80s, I could walk into a restaurant and have several people looking at me. But I walk in now and hardly anyone sort of looks at you. No, just a minute.
That is so not
Just 1
true.
minute, just a minute. Hang on. But if 2 seconds later you have an Amir or a Shah Rukh or a Salman walking in, the place would go crazy. So that's a gauge of what you're standing.
I feel that, failure or loss needs to be, you have to live through it. You have to accept it. And you have to allow it, you have to allow yourself to feel it. And then you can put it
away.
aside. Yeah. If you deny it, then it remains with you all your life.
So you literally grieve
You
the film.
I grieve. You have to grieve, I feel.
What I do means a lot to me as an actor and takes away a huge part of my insides to do what I do and do it day in and day out. When it doesn't hit the target, it really saddens me. Yeah, it makes me not feel like a failure. I don't spread the blame out and say, chalo picture thi. It means that a part of something that I've given my life to has not been able to hold up to the excellence I wanted to. And that is a very personal sadness.
But do you look back? Do you have regrets? Or are you somebody who's...
Why would I look back?
Not at all.
Looking back is what? Some experiences there, beautiful life, beautiful journey, but there's still so much ahead. There's still so much ahead. And then we go to level 2.
What's level 2?
Once you're dead and gone, you won this game and you're going to the next one. But not yet.
Not yet.
We'll see you later.
You said in an interview that married people should see a psychiatrist. Why?
This is my opinion, and I think the focus has to shift at some point from marriage to the real challenges of life, which are the same for a girl and the guys. So we have to prepare our girls like superheroes, like we do prepare our men, and not to have a ready setup to be given to another man, like fully trained, like a dog, to take care of the house.
I think I've been very lucky to be able to get as many of the films that I really wanted to make made under very difficult commercial situations. I was able to have actors help a great deal. The market is so different now. It's like a different medium in a way. I don't think, how can I deliver a film that's the usual Hollywood fare that costs $200 million, let's say, and they have to sell it. The more it costs, the more difficult it is to have the freedom.
A big commercial movie is artistic as well. I mean, art is so, open for interpretation. I mean, art is what you interpret it as being, not what we would ever have the chutzpah to proclaim. So for me, a movie, the Chris Nolan Batman films are art films. Very successful, well-told stories, but also with beautiful visual art. I used to always hear that, if it makes a lot of money, it's no longer art. The audience has adopted the picture. The audience has taken it. It's a blockbuster. Like Blockbuster kills the idea that anything can be artistic that also makes a lot of money. And I don't believe that's true at all, and I never have believed that.
Within the industry, I find it very funny when you see that ad which says, 100 crore business, net. Then somebody will see that ad, some other producer will put an ad which saying 110 crore. It might be gross figure. Then somebody wants to beat that, then they'll put opening weekend, this much, which is bigger than anybody. Then they say, you can't beat this. Opening day bigger than this thing. Then somebody will say opening show. Somebody will say in Jabalpur, opening in that particular theatre biggest. So we are ridiculously competing with each other. I don't think why this happens, because if you go to a restaurant to eat food, you don't see the business of the restaurant. You say, kitna business kya, khana khane jaun kya? You say, great food, so let me go and eat.
Especially lately, I see the movie, The Three
Three Idiots.
Yeah, The Three Idiots?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. The music video and the story is so good.
You know, my husband produced that.
Really?
Yes.
Tell him I give him a big kiss. The kiss transfer. Mwah, okay? Then you kiss him.
As you can see, I had a great time. I think the book will give you a front row seat on cinema and the creative process. I'm very excited about it. I hope you have a good time reading it.